position. Don't you know you are part of that scripture, yo? Yo, you've been getting in the way of what you knock you down. Yes, but we gon' bring the light, yeah. A Max B production, baby. You know what it is. Listen, I'm known to tell you to fight back. There's no need to sell crack just to live fat. Why don't black superstars simply give back when they know it's a struggle just to live black? Can you picture that, Mr. Aristocrat? I'm coming from the bottom, rising to the top, and conscious is the tone on the CDs I drop. I won't flip-flop like a black bass, but I will put a message in the song before I hook your ass. See, we first-class living, worse than slaves of the earlier days, and we adapted the ways of the slave master. I stand upon it, the very rock which put your people in bondage just to get 100. The big face kind, and it don't matter if it's making people lose their freaking mind. That's why I'm speaking mine, hopefully they change yours, to pull you out of these streets from these drugs and strange whores. Huh. Is anybody care? Is there love out there? Does anybody care? Is there love out there? It's like we died inside, no longer having pride. We're still for rides, a new skill to hide. And like the red tide, go and get our heads dyed. Rebel against the laws in the cities we reside. Sleep the circumstance, though our eyes open wide. Fail to coexist, let alone coincide. Eat chicken many ways, but prefer it fried. Like your man on death row when his relatives cried. It's death a mistake because somebody lied. And we can only pray that Christ is by his side. Convicted on the statement implied with no proof. Now will the warden cry that he killed another youth? I truly doubt it. That's why we stay in the booth. Just cause it ain't enough, we should demand and show proof. And if they overlook our voices, then we raise the roof. Which one of y'all do? Treat your people like seeing that I feel like I'm a slave, maybe. Slave, yo man, you made a serious mistake, slave. What how you handle me, homie? Slave to the system. Yeah, sound like a winner right there. Come on, come on. A slave to the system, then I broke free. Although I may not be with, I wanna see my folk free. A slave to the system, then I broke free. Although I may not be with, I wanna see my folk free. A slave to the system, then I broke free. Although I may not be with, I wanna see my folk free. A slave to the system, then I broke free. Although I may not be with, I wanna see my folk free. Hold up a minute, fam, let me ask you this. Did your last promotion offer you an ass to kiss? Hashtag for this. I know a better way, a minute, honestly. Wonder why you bash the shit. Your heart's got to be right to make it from here. For animosity and hate, you can place it here. No time for pity. We partying all the way. No time to be the victim. We got a call to take. Keep you square and watch God fall the fake. A linebacker reads well before they call the play. Hoping you all would say, hoping we all would pray. Invest a little bit of time in the taller day. Forget the ball and play. We got stakes in Israel with much more beef than the Shaw can say. Now that's the scholar's way. No lust for the cause of throwbacks. In fact, give them all away. A slave to the system, then I broke free. Otherwise, I may not be with, I wanna see my folk free. A slave to the system, then I broke free. Although I may not be with, I wanna see my folk free. A slave to the system, then I broke free. Although I may not be with, I wanna see my folk free. A slave to the system, then I broke free. Although I may not be with, I wanna see my folk free. Inside my circles are deep bows and little Urkels, and need no brown types with no remorse if they hurt you. Many out to take you, plotting schemes for your paycheck. And no, I'm not a snitch just because I come and say that. Look, dude, I don't play play that when my boy G-Lo was killed. You know you saw me on the news if you choose to look way back. So stay back, I'm militant like Osama, intelligent like Obama. And you can ask your mama, no need to wonder. I'm like the 10th one under the commission of the author of life. When I was younger, I would do what a thug would tend to do. And if you got the last lick, quickly remember you. A lot's changed, but still things remain the same. Slave masters got these brothers' brains and chains. Yo, I'm feeling your pain. Down and out on life, saying your prayers, but not seeing the change. We in the sin age. A slave to the system, then I broke free. Although I may not be with, I wanna see my folk free. A slave to the system, then I broke free. Although I may not be with, I wanna see my folk free. A slave to the system, then I broke free. Although I may not be with, I wanna see my folk free. A slave to the system, then I broke free. Although I may not be with, I wanna see my folk free.
My grounded partner. My grounded partner, y'all. I ground, he ground, he dig a hole, he ground, yo, my grounded partner right there. It's my new grounded buddy. When the grounded and all the shots ain't hit, my grounded buddy. Hey. Gotta go out and get some drills today. So the brothers to keep up if they can. We got one brother I know, he's in a place where it's commie, Zionist, whatever. So I'm just gonna get into it because y'all see the title. There's a video going around with a young brother, right? I don't know if I saved it on here. I don't think I did. I don't have TikToky, flicky flacky on this. I don't have everything on everything. I have Instagram on both of these as far as Facebook and all that, just on that. Tiki-taki, just on that. And yeah, and YouTube is why I keep on both of these because it's a studio. But yeah, I don't keep flicky flocky on this one, and because they all got the same information. It doesn't matter. I'm not even here to give energy. I just want to see if I can pull this up. All right. My hat's off to young brothers like this. Now I met quite a few. Okay. I met quite a few of them, and I am truly impressed. So it's Adonis Live for those who might want to go and check it out when he's talking to these two so-called African European brothers. One's born in Spain, the other one's born in France. But they claim African. Now, I want to express something to my brothers in the so-called African diaspora. You new mixed up goofies who didn't go to your ancestors because of wars and everything and ask them to tell you the truth. And I'm grateful that I served with many who knew they were from Germany, who knew they were from Persia, who knew they were from England, who knew they wasn't from no damn Africa. It's funny that the New World Order is about to take place, right? Well, you've been enthralled in it because you idiots keep professing and claiming something written by them bastards. The very bastards who want you to believe that they are somebody they're not, who've got 87 converts, are the same bastards who won't believe in crayon colors or race or ethnicities. That's kind of funny. So y'all go check him out. Check out his live. So what? Black Americans challenge Black African. Now, these youth are still stupid calling themselves black. I'm done with breaking that down. It literally means dead. I don't give a damn how you want to spin it, how we take it and we give it strength like the word nigger. No. There is no energy to give to something that tactfully has no real relationship or meaning in the first goddamn place. Except for it makes the enemy, this is what it makes them comfortable because then they can further deploy their tactics because obviously y'all bought into that one with your dumb selves. So this individual, Adonis Live, I can't play his whole thing because it is monetized.
Everyone's skin color. That's why you see white, you see Asians. Everyone came from Africa. So, and you even
everyone came from Africa. This shows you they don't know nothing. This shows you, and look, the funny thing about these individuals, They could be blood relations. This is how it happens over a 300, 400-year, 4th-century period with people going back and forth. And their parents being, because right now, I know brothers who came back here who were born over there 3 generations who their great-grandmammy told them where they were from, Philadelphia. Told them they was from, Hartford, Connecticut. No, I'm serious. And they come back over here, they got the accent. You probably wouldn't know because they probably done married in some other people. No hate, but they got big afros, red. You can see they're Shemitic. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say it like that, so that we won't get no confusion. All right, and they run around because they think they. When I was over in England, I was there for a little over a week, and I had the accent. I was talking like them through and through. If you would have met me while I was over there, I'd have played with you as if you was a tourist, and I wasn't even in the military. That's how deep my accent and how quick I picked it up. Edinburgh, Scotland, oh, forget about it. I had that. Boy, I can still imitate the accent. I just don't do it. You know what I'm saying? And let me tell you something. It's the same thing. Most of them are so ignorant, they don't know the truth of history. It's the George Orwellian factor. All right? And the first thing they always want to talk about is King Leopold. Oh, yeah, that sociopath. It's funny that he was using people who African influence, if you want to call yourself African. Because Willen has nothing to do with Africa, and it wasn't found by Africa Cyprica, and he was a Negro anyway, all right? There was a little place that you consider a state, which even that's made up. You know, I always tell people, don't ever sit here talking about, like Muslims, don't call the U.S. of A. That means it's of A. It has nothing to do with America. Of it, not for it. So, do never with me. Don't talk about you're United States American. No, I'm not. I'm just American. I don't know nothing about no United States. That's the deployment for them to create this fracas, to create people to have people go against the republic. These idiots who are, trust me, they knew how to circumvent the circle and delusion and heavy medicine and everything. Once they get grafted in and have a fighting point, especially people who really can't fight. And you see what these things going on with these colleges, right? You see the federal agents, the 21 Jump Street Negroes, light skin, white, whatever you want to call them, all running around. And you can tell all of us veterans are going, man, you can tell he's got a little military, he's got some training. It's easy to see them. And these are the fake Zionists, the Jews that's out there with the baklava or mask on their face, well fit, going after these guys who have put themselves up, who have been scammed into doing this dumb stuff. But it's for a good cause because, first of all, those are not Jews over there. That is not the Gaza Strip. That is the Palestinians' lands. I don't give a damn what makes the Palestinian today. Those people over there, those converts, a lot of them racists, come from Europe and America. Majority, yes. Racist, dumb son of bastards who ran over there, all right, because they was about to get their butt handed to them over here. And they went over there to further antagonize, and because you have Palestinian Israelites who are converts, who are fighting against their own people and even murder, infiltrate, and everything else. This is the disease, just like you got Suge Knight and all these Knight, that monkey, you know his real name, and all these old goofies in the music industry doing what they're doing. Now they'll never see this because most of y'all don't know them unless I go to them and say, I did a video talking about y'all. You did a what? I'm going to check it out. You ain't going to do nothing anyway. And then they had to catch themselves because they know all that fake stuff they doing, and now you're gonna come across a real one. And I ain't one of your ex-prisoner, ex-police bodyguards. I'm somebody that'll dump you on top of your nigga. You see what I'm saying? And in a way that you wouldn't be able to repudiate because I make sure everybody know about it. But anyway, I'm not there. I'm not doing that. This is a fact. So they'll hide them. All right? So go check out the Honest Live. I would like to express to the brother, I didn't even comment. Maybe some of you can't, using tactics. Don't go in there cursing and blah, blah. Because that's what y'all do. You argue with people who are insignificant. This brother knows that we were here, and he knows who he is. This young brother, and he knows. And he's overseas talking to these brothers who are very conflicted and confused. They don't really know their identity, and they think everybody comes from Africa. Isn't that the same nonsense we get from Franz Boas, right? Now, the other thing I wanted to jump on, I got some notes here. Oh, that's my baby right there. I didn't mean to look at that one. Okay. The owner of the African-American trademark. Now, you know they're playing the game, right? These are my notes, y'all. Damn it. Let's unplug this thing. Today's wine day, guys. I'm going out, grab me a bottle of wine. Too bad my brothers ain't here. Anyway, so these are some of my notes. I've got this one. I got to scroll down. It's a whole bunch, okay? But y'all know the owner of the African American trademark, right? I just want to pull this up so that way I'm just not all over the place, okay? And I'm going to show you a contradiction as well. I mean, I think it's important. So, African American trademark details, serial number 86491281, registration number 5110350. You heard me say serial number and registration. Pull it up right now. Who registered the trademark name African American? Status 2016 12/27. Filing date 2014 12/29. It didn't say 1600s. Nobody owned it because it was made up. Registration number 5110350. Registration date 2016 12/27. Mark drawing 3000. Illustration drawing or design which also includes words, letters, numbers, and typeset. That's the mark drawing. This is how you get a patent on something. You have to have the design searches. Remember, I had inventions out there. I know what I was paying for, even though it was stolen. So design searches, Africa straight lines, bands, they're telling you how they created it and came up with it. Published for opposition date. For opposition, now, if anybody knew this, they could have raised awareness for opposition, but it was around 2015, 0714, so in 2016, they were able to go ahead with it and put it out there because nobody else was professing or claiming it. Oh, you know who it was. But anyway, attorney name, Charles J. Long. Charles J. Long. Law office assigned location, M40. Employee name, Reagan John B. Statements, color is not claimed as a feature of the mark. Colorize. Disclaimer with predetermined text, African American. Description of mark. The mark consists of stylized outline of the African continent with 4 horizontal lines defining 5 horizontal bands or sections with the word American, forming an arc above the outline and the word African, forming a concentric arc above the word American. I guess that taggee or that probation got his arches. What motorcycle club you belong to? African American. Goods and services, mouse pads. Goods and services, bips of paper, stationery. Goods and services, mugs. I don't see nothing about people on here. Goods and services, bibs, not of paper, t-shirts. Goods and services, beef, canned vegetables, chicken, and pork. 3 things that are definitely not indigenous to this land, nor to Africa, mind you. That's right. Chicken is not indigenous to Africa, people, just like pork isn't. The cows there, mighty different from these. Goods and services, barbecue sauce, coffee, hot sauce, tea. By George, I don't think we're talking about Grail. Oh, no, not at all. No, pip. Oh, leave my white Jesus alone. Goods and services, fruit flavored drinks, soft drinks, namely sodas. Something that's not even real. So classification information, international class, paper, cardboard, and goods made from materials. These materials not included in other classes, printed matter, book, international classes, book binding material, photograph, stationery, adhesive for stationery, household purposes, artist materials, bunch of garbage to shop with. That's right. You have a U.S. class codes, 002, 5, 022, 23, 29, all the way to 50. You have class status code 6, which is active. You have class status date 2015. You'll push forward to 16 because it was nobody went and challenged it because they didn't say anything. That's the way it works. First use anywhere date 2016. God dang, 10/00. First use in common date 2016 10/00 2016. International class, it gets back to households or kitchen utensils and containers. Literally, it's a company. It's a corporation. First use anywhere, 2015, when it was first reached upon, probably a small, a small, individual copyright. That's it. Legal entity, corporation. Listen to this, okay? So, trademark owner history. Party name, African American Incorporated. Party type, original registrant. Legal entity type, corporation. Address, party name, African American Incorporated. If I ever hear one of my family members talking about they African American, I'm gonna tell them, hey, look, I'm coming to visit you. And they might as well have the paddy wagons waiting. the POW mobiles and the torture cuffs and all that. No, I'm not going on like that. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna have to scrabble up with them. It's funny how they always want you to believe in this fake narrative when the first ideology of African American came to be, right? And the first thing, we don't want to get into the African American trademark serial number, a complete guide, which is by attorney Michael Condotos, which I shared a while ago with y'all. We don't want to get into that, right? Okay. We're not going to do that. This is for all the monkeys following, goofy people like, his name. I don't want to say it. Marcus Garvey Knight. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so it's funny how in the Cornell Law School, Mr. Cornell West Law School, as if they write laws, black, where designation of persons by race, color, national origin is required, the following designation should be used. Black, not of Hispanic origin, a person having origins in any of the black racial groups of Africa. We know that to be a blatant lie. 2, Hispanic, a person of Mexican, Puerto Rican, Cuban, Central or South American, or other Spanish culture of origin, regardless of race. Ain't that pretty typical of them to establish? That was the whole purpose of the Mexico's Zionist or fake Jew, whatever you want to call him. He established himself there as the ruler of all the land, as people from Spain, Madrid, all the new people from Portugal and all the places were going down there, and even this new China, they were bringing them here to further fight our people and establish them, the ones who lost lives or whatever, lost family, and then mating with the women as our men fell, to establish this new firmament of individuals who don't even know their own damn truth. Bottom line, running around. That's why Hollywood used us all the time until up to recently. Now they playing every damn role that's not even befitting them. And I'm not talking about all of them, but it's typecasting the majority of them. And it's sad. It is what it is. Asian or Pacific Islander. When did the Pacific Islanders become Asian? When this was Asia Superior, when those were all Negroes, Fiji, Hawaii, all of them. But now you got this fake Japanese motherfucker people and Chinese presidents and this, that, and the other, just whitewashing history. But the majority of the real people there who haven't whitewashed themselves, talking about they this, that, and the other, because women been raped to high hell. They don't even have real treaties with this fake government, which we don't have one either, because they don't know how to hold on, bringing all these new breeds of facsimiles of messed up individuals in, as if we're supposed to stand by and allow it. When most of the people, you people in Hawaii, Fiji Islands, all y'all were Negroes. Now all of a sudden, you're supposed to be this new crap because you got some straight hair. You think that's something beautiful? Nah, that's why they had this this Fed come up talking about RH blood type is a wonderful thing. So now they want to change the narrative from what they've been saying. That's the reason why you have Down syndrome and all this other crap. Besides heavy metals and certain drugs. I see what it is. They want to pervert the bloodlines, and then they want to acquiesce this thing as if it's normal so they can mitigate what they want to do, believing that they're the creators of each one of you dumbasses who don't know no better, calling yourselves Latin, calling yourself Asian, this without knowing the truth of anything, especially you African motherfuckers. Y'all are starting to crack me up. Because you know what? When they say black culture, the whole world practices our culture. And then they claim or profess one of their own, when it's borrowed and stolen based upon the autochthonous people of those lands. So, are we African? You goddamn hell no. We are different motherfucking people. The problem is you got a problem remembering who the fuck you is. I don't care what you're doing now. We're going to push America out, love Russia and all the war shit and the tactics. Well, most of these service people aren't knowing, they're not aware that they're being set up to fail with their goofy asses. I mean, didn't one of the Special Forces Green Beret guys who's doing real good live in Colorado, didn't he just have an issue, or Utah? Mike Glover, hands on the old lady type thing. We are not the same people. We are not United States citizens. That made up hyperbole bullshit. It's time for a lot of these monkeys to get off this land and get gone is what time for. And these fake goddamn Jews running around. I don't care how much they've been and what how you say conditioned to believe in their goddamn lie by the very bastards who believe that they're supposed to conquer the world. And they ain't conquering shit. It's funny how we're 3%, they say we're 3% of the fiat, the wealth here. How is that so when we're the biggest spenders? And how is that so if we're worth much more than everybody else as far as our goddamn trust? Oh, y'all didn't know about that. I guess these little goofy Negroes running around talking about, you can feel it. No, and when I say some of that stuff, too, because a lot of it's factual, but you got to really do your work. And they don't even have an idea or clue. This country moved on our goal, on the goal they placed on a life. Y'all believe this shit that was supposed to be given to you when your mammy brought you into this fucking world when they wasn't supposed to cut your umbilical cord? Because of these dirty bastards who call themselves doctors and their philanthropists and everything else, and these worthless niggas who don't know no better, but y'all sit up here like you know something. And y'all don't know a goddamn thing about nothing. And I keep saying this. I expect y'all to come back and be hitting me with all kind of good shit. I don't give a fuck about whoever got another channel. You know I support the brothers who I support, and this, that, and the other. I'm not frugal and flagrant, and I'm not up and down. Everything I've been saying, you see motherfuckers is finding out. And I've been doing this for a long fucking time, and I about had enough. Because you lazy niggas just won't get it together. Y'all want to hear some great speech of motherfucking 1 million. What did I tell you about the 1 million man march? It was a test, a Jesuit test. I bet some of you niggas went and marched in that goofy shit too. I bet y'all did. Well, that's Farrakhan. So the fuck what? You can't make this stuff up. Look at all the music people and all the people and the preachers talking about go get your jab, go get your jab. Now all the other countries starting to speak up. Now all of a sudden, all the goofy fucktard foreigners that control these platforms are starting to back the fuck off. Okay, I guess that means that we can't censor. And no, because you're just monkeys that do what you're told to do because you don't know how to think. That's to them. Go with England as having selves. So American Indian or Alaska Native, check this out. A person having origins in any of the original peoples of North America and who maintain cultural identification through travel, they don't tell who the fuck maintains anything. I ain't got to maintain a goddamn thing because we were always progressive. See, this is the catch-22 they try and use on you motherfuckers. Oh, you talking about keeping up with Hollywood narrative? Keeping up with Wild Bill motherfucking rodeo show and doing the motherfucking world fairs, keep up with that bullshit with them Arabs and cat people who you had playing natives because we was too busy fixing and fighting shit? Fuck out of here. They don't get to determine who the fuck is, just like the CIB card, all that bullshit. Bullshit. Worthless excrement. Nonsense. White, not of Hispanic origins. So now they want to differentiate the fact of a status to allude to something else when all the people are Spanish are white. I'm white and Indian. It's a status, ain't it? Which means not a goddamn thing. Only dumbasses who don't know better and don't know their truth would allude to that and hold on to that and run with it. Look at all the races out there. Those are the dumbest sons of bitches on the earth. The dumbest sons of bitches. And then you got a bunch of light-skinned folk running around. I'm not like them. I'll shut the fuck up. Yes, you are. You just don't know it. You just don't fucking know it. You might lose a little different. You might want to fight one of them unless you grew up with me and you was allowed to say certain words and we ate at the same damn, farted in and wiped the ass in the same bathroom and pissed off the same cliff. Unless that, you ain't nothing like me. I don't even recognize you. You can talk all that goofy stuff, trip like fantastic in the world of felonious drama and their warlike speeches of chance and stupidity and false energy, but you can never stand over here. Appreciate that, amongst women. You can never stand over here and hold a light, a goddamn anything to any of my goddamn ancestors of my people, with y'all's fragmented, broken, fake ass history. So all this bullshit out of the fake ass Cornell Law School is butch bitchified bullshit, rewriting updated more narratives based on Zionist fuckery, based on Walter Plecker, Boaz, and everything else for land stealing, and that's the only fuck it is, and a whole bunch of wayward ass babies who are hybridized and mixed, who don't know they fucking truth. I have no problem if they knew their truth and they grab one. Running around over here. If you calling yourself Spanish or Latino, motherfucker, you was not up for this land, motherfucker. If you calling yourself, yeah, we are Mongol, or you are not of this motherfucking land. I just watched the whole motherfucking goddamn how many hours parade march, and all I saw all the Native Americans and all the Mongol and Gujars and the light-skinned folks. And I have no problem with Russia, because I know many of them. What I have a problem is with you motherfuckers that know your truth and the part that all these motherfuckers played in conquering all the different lands of the world. And the first goddamn, most of those niggas in this fake ass Africa, their leaders is full of shit. Because they're not teaching them who they truly fuck are. Only a handful know who they are. And some of them know they're direct descendants of us and our brothers. But as far as that young man doing his part, kudos to you and all the other young men. And you other young men who don't know no fucking better, feel like you ain't got nothing. First, stop accepting the narratives and the lies of these bastards who have robbed, stole, and probably murdered some of your goddamn ancestors. All right? See, people don't want to have that. Okay, let me pull up this other little bit of information here I have, okay? So the curious history of Anthony Johnson from captive African to right-wing talking point. We know that's to be a bunch of bullshit. Now, a lot of y'all know that to be a bunch of bullshit, okay? And y'all know why it's a lot of bullshit. Now, this is by Tyler Perry, July 22nd, 2019. Surprise the fucking surprise. Here we have a sweet potato planting Hopkins plantation in South Carolina circa 1862. Photo, Library of Congress. Now, I'm going to show you this picture. And they want you to believe that these were slaves. And I keep telling you, these are POWs. And you know how you're going to be able to tell, right? Because you're going to see them wearing our old world Tartarian clothing that Hollywood burnt by putting on these fake-ass paleskins who never fought in that goddamn war where we was fighting them. Yeah, you see them wearing the motherfucking Union Blues or the Dixie Grays, right? All of them. P.O.fucking-Ws wanted to go back and just work the soil like their ancestors where they had to fight these goddamn wars like my great-great-great-uncles. Okay? See, there's a difference when you got motherfuckers that know this shit. And you got these fake writing motherfuckers who would never stand up in your face and tell you this shit. Because I graft the fuck out of them. All right? So anyway, this is what these dumb Zionists and these worthless sellout Negroes do. They create narratives that hold them so they can stay in their homosexual this, that, and every other perversion and fake history shit. That's right, Tyler Perry part of that problem. So at various corners of the internet, memes circulate about a black man. No such thing, dumb motherfuckers. Identified as Anthony Johnson, believed to be a pioneer of American slavery, at the first slave owner and the first slave owner in North America. Believed to be a pioneer of American slavery and the first slave owner in North America, intended for shock value. These memes reveal the new ways people disseminate knowledge, and these motherfuckers got the nerve to talk about knowledge using the term black man. In the age of social media, never went nowhere. It was always part of media. That's what the fuck it is, social media. Oh, I guess he means to say the internet. Stupid fuck. Anyone with access to the internet and the necessary software can generate historical narratives that gain disconcerting popularity. Now he's going to use big words. If you really go and study etymology, this motherfucker don't know what he's saying. Of course, memes are perfect for establishing myth stories. There goes something right there, because myths are part of your conditioning, right? So him putting that word there gives you a misdirect to consider what he's talking about as if this is myth. No, he's attempting to control the narrative and control you, all right? As they do not ask readers to evaluate the sources and are often shared prolifically. Motherfucker, it's funny that every time we see the media put up sources of information whenever they choose to, because most times they don't, it's bullshit, just like fake-ass fact checkers. They have had their asses handed to them so much, and I already broke down the first motherfucker who was Hillary's, that bad bitch's cousin, all right? And that nigga don't know shit about nothing. Out of New York. CNN. Lying ass shit. Anyway, though it is not only myth attached to American slavery, okay, though it is not only the myth attached to American slavery, what is American slavery? The indigenous, right? and all the folks they brought over here as slaves, and then would hype them up saying, you get your freedom. Kill that boy right there. Boy, this is going to be systematic. They own a lot of land. We seem to take it. We're going to take it all from them. They done taught us a lot of things, but we're going to take it all from them. And we got to start doing things a little on the hand. So I know how you came over here. You can work that off. All right, get your little group together. We got some fire sticks, and we're going to make sure y'all know where they at. We're going to make sure we keep them kind of separate, because there's some feisty fighting fucking niggers here now. These niggers here are some fighting motherfuckers. And sure enough, and that's what the fuck they was doing. I like some motherfucker to come and try and talk different and change my narrative. Motherfucker. And I'll tell you, some of the Peckerwoods, some of my family members off into the motherfucking twilight. And some of the sellout niggas. I'll give you their names personally. Motherfuckers. Anyway, the memming of Anthony Johnson manifests the unique challenges scholars face in combating historical misinformation. Here we go with the historical misinformation. Well, Tyler Perry, can you please further express that? As one of the few documented black landowners in the 17th century, there was no such thing as black. You call somebody black back then, you end up with your tongue hanging out your throat. Columbia necktie. Anyway, 17th century Virginia, this 1960s, listen to this, 17th century Virginia, his unique story has morphed into a manipulative trope used by right-wing activists. Now we got this right-wing activist shit. I'm so tired of you sellout, worthless, goofy niggas. When it's the liberals that fucking created all this bullshit, the democracy, which it is not. And see, most people know that now. You think Tyler Perry come and try to talk with me? Fuck no. Anyway, from the 1960s and 90s, Johnson was predominantly known among academics who study slavery, but interest in his misrepresented life has recently gained traction with the advent of digital sharing discussion sites and public forums. Yeah, discussion sites where you can have a whole bunch of dumbass people talking about the same bullshit that's a rewrite of history, as if they're talking about something to see who's further educated in the bullshit of history. That's pretty fucking authentic. Y'all can pull this shit up yourself by Tyler Perry. You can pull up this bullshit by your goddamn self. I'm not reading no more of this trap. So anyway, based on him, right? Let's go back over here. It says that, where's it at? Let me pull it up, guys. This is where it is. It goes like this sometimes. Yes. From Oprah Winfrey to Damon John. Fuck all of them. No. Fuck W.E.B. Du Bois. Homosexual. Fuck him. He was a traitor too. Trying to pull it up, guys. All right. So most historians agree that Thomas L. Jennings is the first African-American patent holder in the United States. Jennings invented a way to dry clean clothes. All right, we already know Thomas L. Jennings invented about several great inventions that would rival anybody, okay? But that has nothing to do with the term African-American. But you know they always gonna pull up W.B. Du Bois and all this other shit. That's just garbage. Because the first thing they do, and I've got it, it's in my notes. The first thing they do, let me go back and make sure I'm on the right page here, okay? All right, because I have a lot of stuff going across. Okay. Where's he at? Tom Burrow. Convinced corporations that black people are not dark-skinned white people. How Tom Burrow convinced corporations that black people are not dark-skinned white people. Y'all know we invented the computer too, right? Just letting you know, man. I know you're going to say, bullshit, Red. There you go. Why would I say something if I didn't know about it? I mean, Dr. Dean holds how many patents? I mean, you got to think about it. It's up to 9 on the computer. And that's why these Peckerwoods come in and had to steal it. So they can weaponize it. Oh, he didn't say nothing. Oh. I told y'all to do some goddamn research. Let me see if I can find this goddamn source, man. I can't find this motherfucker. Where is that? Okay. Oh my goodness. Y'all getting used, y'all getting played. Motherfuckers running around calling themselves African Americans. They sound so fucking stupid. Let me see. Again, it's pulling up the same individual I was talking about earlier, as far as the law firm, as far as it being something for commerce, for a corporation. African American doesn't mean a fucking, even though you'll see them say about it means this and it means a black man from Africa, all new made up terms. Shit's that's bullshit. Ain't no such thing as no black motherfucker. We are brown, many shades, tawny, brunette had nothing to do with hair. It had everything to do with skin color. And they had to take that and change it to hair for some light-skinned people. Like, you can't make this stuff up, man. All the stuff that I share with y'all is factual. Okay? Where is this one at? Where is it at? Let me see where I put it at. I'm going to put it this other way. Excuse me, guys. Okay? Where is it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? No, it's not there. I would have to go further forward, right? Yeah. Okay, let's go 2, 5. And let's stay over there. Booker T. Washington. The only African American automobile company. It's so full of shit. Didn't I already read to y'all we invented the mobile? It doesn't mean mobile phone. That's a separate thing. Cell phone. You know that, man, the brother out of Detroit in the 70s. Yeah, we invented the 2-stroke engine, spark plug, the gas tank, you name it. We built the mobile, the car. That's what it meant. The idea for the first hemp car was stolen because that was nothing new. That ran on electricity. It was more durable than steel. Yes, y'all. A hemp vehicle. It took them a long time to figure out how to fucking make this shit. And that when the fact that we use hemp clothing and all that stuff, the lies of history are so deep. And motherfuckers around the world, everything we do, everybody gets. What we are, it becomes everybody else. And then they run around in their little ignorant fucking world because of these goddamn professors. You can't see me at a diner eating with any fucking professor. That's why most of them go home and they try to hide. Because they know that now motherfuckers are like, no, enough of that shit. You fucked our children up. You know what I'm saying? Okay, where's that? No, man. No. Why does it always do that? Okay. No, it wasn't him either. And you know that Kanye couldn't sell that White Lives Matter because it's owned by 2 Negroes, 2 black men, 2 dead men. I guess that's what it means. When you call yourself black is what you're saying. You know, when everybody dies, you ever see a dead body in the ground, you pull it out and there is real dark. Yeah. Anyway. Necromancer. Oh, it's facts. You don't have to believe it. So, yeah. So White Lives Matter is owned by 2 Negroes and they made a killing off of that. Where is it at, man? Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? Oh, let me see what's right here. What's it right here? Oh, shit. Let me go in my notes. Because they give a deeper explanation, and then it's funny. They go all the way back to the 1700s, right? Expressing the first time it was used. No, it wasn't. There was no such thing as no fake-ass 7th century or the 1700s where anybody used the term African-American. That's some bullshit they made up, a blatant fucking lie. Now, who made up the term African-American? Jesse Jackson. The term African-American may seem to be a product of recent decades, exploding into common usage in the 1990s after a push from advocates like Jesse Jackson and only enshrined in the Oxford English Dictionary in 2001, April 20th, 2015. These motherfuckers, their control is so out of whack that they'll keep going back and making up some bullshit in a past that never existed, the way they say it, to make motherfuckers feel some kind of comfortable. Because if it was a fact and they didn't steal the land from us, right? When they ain't, the land still belongs to us, motherfuckers. So I'm using terms for you weak-minded motherfuckers who like giving energy places you shouldn't, all right? Because you don't know how to come together. So you stay in that fucking department with your weak ass selves because you don't like to come together. You stay right where the fuck you're at. And I don't even want to, man, for real, listen. because some shit going on and you motherfuckers ain't even jumping over shit to make shit change. You're going to wait until they block roads, this, that, and other, and your dumb ass will be right where you fuck you at. And you're going to try and play the motherfucking fiddle on the roof or the two-face card, and it ain't going to do your goofy ass no good. So may you get exactly what the fuck you got coming. So anyway, like I stated, they make shit up. A time period that didn't exist because they were too busy. We were too busy fighting. We were too busy fighting many different wars, and many people were dying and being lost and murdered by the very same company and people they were fighting with. Many these pale-skinned white army motherfuckers, their grandpas were pussies. All right, grandpas that fought in World War II. They were out there shooting Negroes in the back and the head and everything, murdering them, and then getting their ass handed to them. Oh, yeah, they got their asses handed to them. And most of these motherfuckers want to walk around in this world as if nothing happened. Oh, this is what, shut the fuck up. You ain't going to say shit to us because when we had people actually tell us the truth. Ain't nobody going to sit there and screen this and do this, that, and the other. Ain't nobody else going to talk like those of us, the handful of us who actually know this shit. And it's to be factual. Names and every fucking thing. While the rest of the world is running around a bunch of goofy son of bitches. With your fake ass leaders. Ain't nobody supposed to be leading no motherfucking body. You're supposed to be guides. You're supposed to be walking with people and telling them this is how we get from A to B. This is how we move. Not secularly, but this is how we move as a people. Not a persons. But who am I, right? That's ginger, y'all. Make my tea. Oh, you didn't have to sound like that. So you know I had to come on this morning and give a little fire because I'm tired of all these dumb motherfuckers talking. You don't talk for us. Don't nobody talk for us. We talk for our motherfucking selves. You be from where the fuck you want to be from. Stupid motherfuckers. You don't tell nobody where they from, especially when you don't know who the fuck they are. But it seems to be this big ass problem here with these foreign motherfuckers. Newborn motherfuckers. And when I say foreign, that's a disrespect. Another one. Means you foreign to the truth of your existence and truth of this motherfucking world. Walking around in a dozio like you fucking on some fucked up drug. Don't come to me talking about culture and language, bitch, when they all made up fake ass languages of a land the language wasn't even that, it was a fucking land. All these new goddamn languages. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's hot. Oh, that's good. Shit. You dig? Appreciate y'all taking the time. Hey, Snow, what's up, baby? Charles Johnson, Lamar and Del Fuego, Pop, PD. Hey, with Diddy going on, brother, you're going to do something with that, brother. I number love, respect. Losers of Manny, Omac, what's going on? It's good to have y'all up in here. No, it is. Marcus Williams. It's good to see you up here, PD. Marcus Williams, I got you, Omac. Deion Thomas, baby girl. Yes. Okay, Delusions. I know I got you up in here, brother. Anyway, I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. And we got a lot to read today, y'all. On this, I guess it was a Saturday, something. You know, I knew the day before, right? Leave me a bean. Okay, so it's so-called Sunday. I don't do no fucking holidays, so all right. The fucking people just be appreciated all the goddamn time. And stop singling shit out. I don't do that. Anyway, appreciate y'all. Again, it's nothing but love and respect. You already know I feel a lot of word love, but some of y'all still there, so I have no problem saying it. But I'm eternally bonded to y'all. Change with me is pragmatic. It's not about tomorrow or yesterday. It's about right now. Something that sounds, and you know what? We need something to sound like, oh, well, that sounds like it could be right. How the fuck you know when you've been living a lie for the longest time? Just accept something different. Motivate yourself to move in a different way. Study some languages. So that way everything could change. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah, every day is this damn goddamn another day is what it is. We got problems. Fuck all these holidays. All right. Charles Russ. I'm not going hard. I know I gotta do that. The big bro I gotta speak because we give energy to shit that listen. Saturnina Day, Mother's Day, whatever. It's a day of sacrifice, motherfuckers. Like, stop. Stop. All right? The shit takes energy and puts it somewhere when you need all the energy you have and you need to motherfucking bring more in. You know, like the Jedi Knight type shit. I'm just saying, that's for an example. All right? No, I'm serious. I wouldn't be talking about it if I don't know what the fuck I was talking about. All right? I see the little monkeys moving around me all the time, and I'll be ready to clap back, but I'll be laughing my ass off at these motherfuckers. Like, okay, be dumb all you want. I let us see you in the end. We all mothers, and we all know we just who the fuck we is, baby girl. Let's just stop already. Why the fuck are y'all giving energy? Y'all still thinking Mother's fucking Day? Get it out your goddamn heads, people. See what I'm talking about? This is what I'm talking about. Y'all don't have no self-fucking control. Seriously. I can literally sit here with graphs and everything and show you, and y'all still be thinking this shit. Like, stop. There's nothing else to say about it. Let it go, people, my beloveds. Let it go. When the 26th come around, don't y'all say no happy goddamn birthday, none of that shit. Don't do it. Because you're seeking my death. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? When I tell you everything's backwards, reverse, upside down, inverted, it's not some little shit. No, it's everything. And the things, that's why we say puzzle pieces. And the things that don't allude to those that still hold strength are ground in facts. You take those puzzle pieces and you put the fucking puzzle back together. All right? And it's not complicated. God damn, my beloved people. All right? Anyway, I'll see y'all here roughly at about 1 o'clock because I want to read quite a bit. I want to get through quite a bit of for those who can actually sit down and listen and actually attain something. All right? And that's a sly. It has to be. Because I don't want somebody's going to bullshit themselves. We're going to do 100 years of lynching. Okay? This is literature. YouTube goofies, and there's adults. Nobody's here under fucking 12 years old or 15 or 18. Dumb fucks. The Negro Project, William Cooper, and of course Heaven Bearers and Exposition of 18. We're going to read all that. All right? So it's going to be a good little read today. All right? So appreciate y'all. I'm going to pick up a bottle of wine. So I might be reading with my I got the little half spectacles I bought. I can't see what shit I don't think they was meant for me because I don't need reading glasses. But I might put them on just to give y'all that old with the librarian shit. Like, no, I'm not going to do that. No, we ain't. We're sentient. We're not motherfuckers, baby. I know what you're saying, beloved. I know what you're saying. All right? There's no reason to clear it up. It's all good. Just let it go. That's it. See, this is what very hard for us because we have a hard time letting go of things we need to let go. And we keep ourselves there, and then we wonder why. Let the fuck go. No explanation is required. We're all adults. We're all big people. There's nothing wrong with being wrong, and it's not about being right. It's about realizing what we should compared to what we shouldn't be doing. You dig what I'm saying? And that's the bottom line. If you can't handle that from me, my beloved peoples, there's plenty of people out there that walk with you and suck up to you and allow all the bullshit and let you stay in a place of purgatory and a fucking place of murk and mire and all the other decorative shit. I want y'all to up yourselves. When I say ascension, it's not a word to be thrown the fucking around casually. All right? All right? So thank you for the donation, Timothy. I appreciate you guys. And baby girl, come on now. You know better than fucking most. Come on. Just let shit go. And it's that goddamn easy. Okay? It can be practical, all right, because emotionally unstable and you want to let something go because you thought you had control when you didn't. I don't know what the fuck it is. Let things go that have nothing, you're not attaining shit from. And some people will argue and say, no, my babies bought me. They gave me big loves. Isn't that supposed to be all the time? The thing is making the corrections in this world that they've created that's so distable. you know, to bring some stability back. You know what I mean? When you get that, don't run with it like a motherfucking faggot in a room full of dicks. No, take it and build upon it. That's what we do. No, I think we're kind of late in the fucking game. Most people are kind of ignorant because we're stuck in a certain. Just let it go. Be the stronger individual to say, hey, look, it's not going to change. The only change that's going to happen now is my perceptions of what I seek from here on. And that is my drive. And I'll do anything to attain that. Problem is, nobody's doing that. You're staying in that bed, that fucked up bed they made you feel comfortable in, that's got more creases and cracks and glasses and nails and knives and shit sticking up through it. And you just keep rolling around on it. All right? Anyway, appreciate y'all. See y'all in a couple hours. 1 o'clock. Oh, damn, that thing's wrong anyway. Like 3.5 hours, all right? All right.